Duhop here, the most electrifying man on YouTube entertainment. Yeah, Duhop is back with another Lucha Underground review. That's right. This week's episode of Lucha Underground was fucking amazing. I say that every week. I know. I'm like a goddamn broken record. The problem is, every fucking episode of Lucha Underground that Duhop watches, my wing wang is like rock solid. Yeah. Let's not waste any fucking time and get right into what happened on this week's episode. Epic episode, by the way. So let's get to moving, talking about the fucking matches. Real quick, before we get started moving, last week we saw an epic promo for Killshot. I've talked about fucking Killshot before, and Duhop fucking loves him. I mean, he is high impact, high octane, awesome fucking luchador. I love him. So we saw an epic promo from him last week, and I hoped that we'd see a match from him last week. We didn't. This week, a little bit different. This lucha, scheduled for one fall. Currently in the ring, Argenis. That's right, Argenis currently in the ring, and he's taking on, making his way to the ring, Killshot. Yeah! Killshot brings his ass into the temple, out to the ring, and he's going one-on-one with Argenis. Boy, did we see a different Killshot this week. New attire, new attitude. He ripped it. Yeah! I gotta be honest, I don't even think Argenis had a fucking chance. Killshot completely reinvented himself, and he fucking took it to Argenis. Argenis on the outside, Killshot running, standing moonsault over the top rope to the outside, fucking leveled Argenis. Almost blew me fucking mind when Killshot gave Argenis this corkscrew brainbuster. I was like, oh, Duhop. Another reason why I love Killshot so much, he gave Argenis pretty much the coup de grace, right to his fucking face, but he calls it the sniper shot. I've never seen this move before. He must have been in the fucking temple practicing when he destroyed Argenis. I'm gonna see if I can fucking explain this right. It was his finishing move. He's got Argenis on his shoulders, kind of like when you're in the pool and you're playing chicken. Yeah, and you got that bugger on your shoulders and you're wrestling. Well, that's how he had him. They call it electric chair position. So, he's got him in the electric chair position. He throws him off, catches him. Argenis rolls his head, and he fucking pile drives him right to the ground. Never seen it before in my life. All the way up, down into a roll, flattens him dead. Argenis is done. 1, 2, 3, Killshot gets the win. I told you I like this bugger. If you ain't watching him, get to moving on it. Killshot is coming up in Lucha Underground. Match number 2 of the night, we find ourselves with another debut. That's right. Season 2, we've had a lot of debuts in Lucha Underground. Taya, Rey Mysterio Jr., the Dragon Azteca, Marty the Moth and his sister Mariposa. Lots of debuts in Season 2 of Lucha Underground. Lots of people coming in. This week, we saw the debut of Daga, Mexican luchador, real popular down south. I gotta be honest, I never heard of him. And if he was ever somebody else in a different promotion, he's got Duhop fooled back at me. If you know who Daga is, and he wrestled in a different organization, tell Duhop, leave it in the comments. Either way, he went one-on-one with Tejano. Now, this match was extra special, and I want to tell you why. I've explained to you before about the Gift of the Gods Championship. Well, let me explain it a little bit more. Gift of the Gods Championship is made up of 7 medallions. That's right. So there's 7 matches. The winner of those matches each get a medallion. When you got a medallion, that's your ticket into the Gift of the Gods match in which you could win the Gift of the Gods Championship. And like I've explained before, the Gift of the Gods Championship is kind of like money in the goddamn bank. Cash that shit and get yourself a title match for the Lucha Underground Championship. So, winning a medallion means a lot. And this match, Daga vs. Tejano, was the first of 7 matches for the medallions. That's right. So Daga, in his debut match, is fighting his way to get a medallion. And into his way into the 7-man match for the Gift of the Gods Championship. But he really didn't make it happen. That's right. Unfortunately, Daga loses his debut match against Tejano. Do not be ashamed. Tejano is like a fucking bullfighting son of a bitch. He's one tough asshole. So, a very amazing display by Daga in his debut match, but he couldn't get the job done against Tejano. Tejano reversed out of the ankle lock, it's true, and got Daga up, gave him the sit-out powerbomb, and pinned him 1, 2, 3. That was after a long fucking match where these guys kicked the shit out of each other. Daga, you've got nothing to be ashamed of. Awesome fucking debut match against Tejano, but Tejano is like the longest ever reigning AAA champion in Mexico. Congratulations, Daga. You did impress me, although you did not win. Final match of the night was absolutely 10,000% fan-fucking-tastic. That's right. As we saw last week, the start of the Trios Championship Tournament. The Trios Championship Tournament continued this week with 6 new burgers going 3-on-3 versus each other to get their hands on the Trios Championship belts. Whew, that was a lot. We knew last week in the promo we saw the Dragon Azteca, Rey Mysterio Jr. and Puma would be one of the teams, but we didn't know who they were fighting. Well, we found out this week. Johnny Mundo! Yeah, that's right. Johnny Mundo, Taya were 2 of the 3. Their teammate, Cage, the Machine Cage. You're saying to yourself, Duhop, didn't Johnny Mundo just take a cinder block and smash it over Cage's head back at Aztec Warfare 2? That's exactly what just fucking happened. Dario Cueto wasn't playing around. He likes to mix shit up. And he put Cage on Johnny Mundo and Taya's team. As to be expected, Johnny Mundo and Taya could not get along with Cage, and they got their asses beat. That's right. Well, amazing match. So much action from these fucking luchadors. I couldn't begin to give you a play-by-play of what fucking happened. I'll go over some of the spots that I remember and I saw. One of the funny spots, Johnny Mundo was in the corner, sitting on the ropes. Taya comes running at Rey Mysterio. He moves, drop toe holds Taya right onto Johnny's wing wag as he was sitting in the corner. Johnny Mundo was like, oh, me wing wag. As Taya's like in his crotch going, ooh, ooh, ooh. Johnny Mundo's on the top rope. Puma sneaks up, gets Johnny Mundo in that electric chair position that I was talking about. So Puma, sitting on the top rope, has Johnny Mundo on his shoulders. The Dragon Azteca jumps up from the outside apron, jumps to the top rope, over onto Johnny Mundo, Huracan Rana into the ring, lays him out. Puma, still sitting on the top rope because Johnny Mundo got Huracan Rana off the top of his shoulders, stands to the top rope and then gives Johnny Mundo a 450 splash. Holy shit. In the end, awesome. Rey Mysterio sets up Johnny Mundo, cracks him with the 619. Right after that, the Dragon Azteca jumps from the top rope, spinning whirlwind DDT, lays out Johnny Mundo. Then, Puma delivers the finish. Like a 630 splash? Unreal. He went all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, and then gave him like this leg drop into his belly. I thought Puma was going to break his goddamn neck. But, after that, pinned him. So, Rey Mysterio finisher, Dragon Azteca finisher, and then Puma finisher. Johnny just couldn't kick out of that one. You lose, Johnny Mundo. Alright, next week we saw an epic promo for Mil Muertes against the monster Matanza Cueto for the Lucha Underground Championship. I can't wait for this fucking match. Holy shitballs on Tuesday. Well, holy shitballs on Wednesday, yeah. Lucha Underground's on Wednesday on the El Rey Network. Holy shitballs on Wednesday, yeah. Next week, Mil Muertes, the monster Matanza Cueto. Alright, you buggers, Duhop has got to get to moving. That was this week's Lucha Underground. If you missed it, go find it and fucking watch it. Get it on demand, do something. But if you are not watching Lucha Underground, you're doing yourself a goddamn disservice. Lucha Underground kicks all types of ass. Duhop fucking loves it. Like this video, leave a comment, tell Duhop what you thought of this week's Lucha Underground fucking episode, or what you thought of Duhop's Lucha Underground review. Either way, Duhop has got to get to moving. So like the video, leave the comment, and if you haven't done it already, subscribe for more fucking Duhop. Yeah!